E.N.D here. When Wizard of the Coast released Commander Legends, the first Commander target set, I was 100% sure that the set will be a very successful one, and I wasn't wrong. Thanks to cards like Jeweled Lotus, Sakashima, Jessica's Will, Position Agent, Hull Breacher, and some strong reprints like Mana Drain and Vampiric Tutor made the set a powerhouse. Therefore, after the success of Commander Legends, it didn't came as a surprise the announcement of a second Commander Legends set. Commander Legends Battle for Baldur's Gate, or better known as Commander Legends 2. Contrary to the first Commander Legends 2 combines the success of Magic the Gathering with the fantasy tabletop role-playing game Dungeons and Dragons. But is it worth it to buy Commander Legends Battle for Baldur's Gate? As per my Is It Worth It set review videos, to evaluate the worthiness of a particular set, I will take into consideration and discuss three very important factors: price, print run, and content value. And let's start with the price. Commander Legends Battle for Baldur's Gate will come in the three typical main sealed products: Draft Booster Box, Set Booster Box, and Collector Booster Box. Here we are talking about a special product with a particular target, Commander. Therefore, we have to assume a higher price point for the booster boxes. But as you will see, Commander Legends Battle for Baldur's Gate have a relatively standard prices. Draft Booster Box $100, 93 euro, Set Booster Box $110, 95 euro, and the Collector Booster Box is being priced at around $300 to 160 euro, not including any shipping cost. Why a relatively cheaper price for draft and set booster boxes when considering this new set as a special product? The reason is simple, and be very careful, because draft booster boxes and set booster boxes will contain less packs, 24 and 18 packs respectively. That's 30% less boosters. Don't get fooled because of a lower price. On the other hand, the collector booster boxes will still contain 12 packs, hence a relatively higher price. As always, be very careful about the allocation and the usual distribution issues, which will delay the product and skyrocket the price. My advice is don't buy at highly inflated prices. It's better wait a couple of weeks and buy at a cheaper price and save that money for future sets. Print run. As said, Commander Legends Battle for Baldur's Gate is a special product, and therefore we have to assume that it's a print to demand, meaning that as much as there is a demand, the product will be reprinted and available. But I always sustained that print run of a Magic the Gathering set, being standard or special, are relatively fixed. Wizard of the Coast makes budgets and orders a certain amount of printed products to release them in batches or waves. If the set will be successful as much as its predecessor, there could be a reprint or restock, else print run will remain the same, especially considering all the sets that are coming after this: Double Masters 2022, Dominaria United, Jumpstart, Brothers Wars, Secret Lairs, and more to come. It's not feasible in terms of cost to go back, set the printers, and reprint again the same set. More evident in the collector booster boxes, where supply is always much tighter and rarely reprinted. Content value. A small note here, the prices quoted are pre-release. Therefore, be very careful, as after the official release and various boxes are cracked, price of certain singles tend to drop. Commander Legends Battle for Baldur's Gate is a set focusing on the Commander format. Therefore, the value of the cards is derived from how much these cards fit in our Commander decks, or how much Commander decks we can build around them. As we are talking about Commanders, Baldur's Gate offers us 3 new planeswalkers that can also be your commander. Don't forget that not all planeswalkers can be a commander. Elminster, Minsc and Boo Timeless Heroes, and Tasha the Witch Queen. The most expensive one is Tasha, valued at around $12, while Elminster and Minsc are valued at around $10. All the 3 planeswalkers will also come in a borderless version, which, because of their scarcity, usually the value tend to double. Because the set is also a Dungeons and Dragons crossover, we need to expect some dragons, and we weren't disappointed. 1 mythic dragon per color. The most sought after and most expensive one is the Red Dragon, Ancient Copper Dragon, valued at around $35, with its price going up on a daily basis. The other 4 dragons, Ancient Gold, Ancient Silver, Ancient Brass, and Ancient Bronze, have an average value of around $10 to $15. Same as for the 3 planeswalkers, these 5 dragons will come in other special versions, rulebook showcase, where we saw it in Adventures in the Forgotten Realms, and alternative art. The alternative art version is the most expensive of the 3, with Ancient Copper Dragon valued at around $50. Commander Legends 2 is not only planeswalkers and dragons, there are other mythic cards that I would keep an eye on. Battle Angels of Tyr, an Angel Knight with Myriad, and also a white draw spell, valued at around $20. Bramble Sovereign, a Battle Bond reprint and excellent for token creation, valued at around $10. And Legion Loyalty, a heavy white enchantment that gives creatures you control Myriad, valued at around $9. One of the most important cycles in a set in terms of value has always been the land cycle, and Commander Legends Battle for Baldur's Gate has a solid reprinted land cycle, the Allied Bond lands, first reprinted in Battle Bond and then reprinted in the Expeditions of Zendikar Rising. All the 5 lands taps for a choice of 2 colors and enter the battlefield tapped unless you face 2 or more opponents. These lands are extremely popular among Commander players, especially those that play multiplayer. Each land has an average value of around $10. The Allied Bond lands are not the only lands in Baldur's Gate. There are more. Reflecting Pool, originally printed in Tempest and a very popular Commander card valued at around $10, and Gates, a lot of new gates, especially Baldur's Gate, valued at around $2, and a new cycle of 5 gates, which, if you add them to the 3 Ravnica blocks, makes gates and gates synergy more valuable. The mythic cards and lands are not, in my opinion, what is really making the set valuable. There are a couple of rare cards that I think will start to skyrocket due to their uniqueness. Archivist of Agma, a 2-drop white creature with flash, and whenever an opponent searches their library, you will gain 1 life and draw a card. It's finally that white drawing spell that everyone was waiting for, valued at around $30. Display Slayer Kitten, a 4-drop cat beast that can flicker any non-land permanent you control whenever you cast a non-creature spell. A very good for ETB enters the battlefield abilities or for defense, valued at around $10. Blade of Serfs, another reprint from a Commander set, give equipped creatures Myriad, valued at around $9, and last but not least, Kindred Discovery, another blue draw enchantment synergy with Tribal, valued at around $7. My verdict: is it worth it to buy Commander Legends Battle for Baldur's Gate? For my verdict, and as I did in my Is It Worth It set review video for Streets of New Capenna, I'm going to split my verdict into 3 categories based on the 3 main sealed products. Draft Booster Box, worth it 55%. Unfortunately, Draft Booster Boxes are getting less and less value with every set released. Yes, you can always pull any card and any version except for the extended art, but this time you have 30% less packs, which means that you have 30% less chance of hitting that good card. On the other hand, the land cycle is a popular one, especially among Commander players, but this is the 3rd time that these lands are reprinted, hence a lower value. Set Booster Box, worth it 75%. Same as the Draft Booster Box, you have 30% less packs, and even though you can pull the same version of any card as per a Draft Booster Box, in set boosters you have more value. You are guaranteed a traditional foil and a next foil in every pack. And don't forget the list. The list is what, in my opinion, is making set booster boxes more valuable and more worth it when compared with the Draft Booster Box. Collector Booster Box, worth it 90%. Collector booster boxes is the only main sealed product that didn't get any pack reduction. You still have 12 boosters in a sealed collector box. Therefore, you have the same chance or possibility of hitting a valuable card as per previous release collector booster boxes. And don't forget the extended art version. Currently, the most valuable cards are only pulled from these boxes. My last note, I believe that this set has some unique cards, and because it's a special set, the print run tend to be relatively lower to a standard set, which means that it has a very big potential for investing. I wouldn't be surprised if in the next 3-4 years this set will start to climb up in price. Having said that, don't go crazy buying every box you find on the open market, but I would buy a case and sit on it. Leave me a comment below. What are your opinions about this new Commander set? Are you going to buy? Are you not going to buy? Maybe you are already saving your money for Double Masters and Dominaria United. And don't forget, subscription button here. Subscribe to my channel for more and more interesting videos about Magic the Gathering and the collectible world.